Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Feed the Beast Infinity. I am your host, Renovate, and today, guys, is episode number 6, and we are going to concentrate on automating the applied energetics circuits. We kind of had it automated before, but this is going to actually get automated into the system, so it's going to be on-demand crafting when we need it and when we want it. And I think we might also get into maybe the start of Botania if we get time. But that's going to be our main focus today, guys. So it's kind of be like a part 2 of AE. And hopefully you're enjoying the series. If you are, click that like button. Maybe we could get 10 likes on this video. That'd be cool. And I know it's a low number, but I aim low. And also, if you're new to the channel, guys, hit that subscribe button. It'd be awesome. And so I can keep you updated when videos get uploaded. And let's go ahead and get started, guys. Can't wait. Okay, so as you can see, I bought a brand new baby grand piano, and yeah, I can't play it. See what happens when I pound the keys? I just break it. That's not even fun. So yeah, this is part of the deco craft, which is really cool. It's simple thing to make. All you basically need is a bunch of flowers, red, green, and blue, and real easy to make. Check that one out. We cleaned up our shop a little bit, guys. I made this little XP pool, and I know it says there's 0 in there, but this thing is like 7 deep, and it's filled up maybe 4 tall. So it's got like just a crap load of my XP in it. Made a couple of these statues. They're just garden. I put a little curtain up. And we put this curtain up. In between episodes, guys, I did get this set up, and this does have a wither in it, but for some reason this thing takes forever to get skulls, and you know, it's just inefficient, and it uses up a crap load of power. Although this thing over here, it works fine when you flip the lights off. The cursed earth produces mobs. They get chewed up, and we get all their lucky findings. Oh, come on. There we go. So yeah, we get all kinds of good stuff, and every once in a while we'll get something we can actually use, but most of this is junk. We'll probably end up taking some of this stuff and automating some brewing later on, a couple episodes from now, and I'll explain why. Myself and Thor actually talked about this between videos, and we got a power issue going on. Also made this little fish tank kind of fun, but they don't move. They're kind of frozen. It's like fish and ice. Kind of cool. Made an ender sword so we can fight some endermans in the ender end, so we can get some ender pearls. Other than that, everything's still the same. I did make. I've been playing a lot, guys. So there's a lot that I've actually made between videos. I made this lava generator here, which is, I think it's 8 times output. I believe that's what it is. But it's about 320. Of course, it's not going to tell you now. It's about, there it is. Pop up. Come on. There it is. 320 RF per tick, which is not that bad. But these machines don't require that much. So yeah, that's what we've been doing. I've cleaned up this room quite a bit, and it's because of what we're going to be doing today. So we've got everything out of the center of the room, kind of put it over here on the wall, nice and neat. Underneath this is a nice little clean white room, and this is where we'll have all our input and outputs going on. We'll color code them. This is for the crafting terminal over here, and this is just our main feed, and eventually that's going to get filled up, and we'll have to use a dense cable. But yeah, that's that. Our power situation, I'll go over this real quick. With the auto spawner going, and all the mob spawners and the AE system, I ran out of power quickly. So in between videos, guys, we made a reactor, and this is a 7x9 by 7 tall reactor. And if you remember on Mod Sauce, this thing was really efficient. We barely used any ingots. Well, for whatever reason, they've changed it, because this thing is just eating through ingots faster than I can produce them, and it produces waste like nobody's business. So I've actually basically everything I put in, I got right back out as waste. Although we did fill this up, and this is storing somewhere like 30 million RF. Yeah, it will still work, but we're running out of fuel. So we're going to use this as long as we can. I got this Tesseract, and it's sending power over to the spawners, but we're not using the spawners, so this power isn't getting used right now, because I got everything over there turned off. So yeah, that's this, and I made this is a room. I didn't really make it. This was a goof. So let's go back up here. If you remember over here, this is where we kind of had our circuits. It's kind of halfway automated, so through pipes and stuff. But you would have to input it here yourself, and then it would eventually make it itself down here, depending on which ones you want. What we want to do is automate this completely. So it's basically when I go over here to the crafting terminal and say I want one, it will craft one for us. So what we need to do is get all this stuff put over here. And for whatever reason, somebody put a piece of redstone there. That's funny. I already got most of this stuff set up. I went ahead and made the interfaces that will go in the back of the inscribers. We made the import buses. We've made the pattern terminal, the cable. I'm probably going to make more cable because I've changed the room around. Blank patterns for all the patterns. I just made the matter condenser for later because this is going to produce a singularity for us. Another ME interface. This is when we finally get to the final one, and then an export bus. So pretty much what we need is all our inscriber presses. We need to tell it what to use and what it's going to make in order to make the pattern. So I got this all set up so we can get through this pretty quickly. Also, I just looked at my kit in my inventory. I had some time to go kill the wither, I think 7 times, just for fun. Really wasn't for fun, but I wanted to go ahead and produce as much as I could of this wyvern outfit. So when I put this on, we got a full set. So we have the helm, the chest, the legs, and the feet. Now these require a charge. The chest, I believe, gives you fire resistance. The legs make you run faster. That's why I'm kind of like running really fast. Also flies super fast. And then I believe the helmet lets you breathe underwater, and the feet gives you feather falling, so we can fall from, way up here. If I fall, we just boom, hit the ground, nothing happens. So it's pretty OP, I believe. And then we went ahead and made the sword because we need to capture some souls. So we went ahead and enchanted it with Reaper 5, Smite 4 for the skellies, and then looting 2. Hopefully we'll get some good loots. And yeah, that's about it. So let's go ahead and get started. Let me get a couple things moved over here, and we will go ahead and set this up. Be right back, guys. Okay, so what we want to do, I went ahead and set these down. These are our 4 presses. That's going to make our 4 individual items. This one is for the finale, but we're going to worry about these right now. This is the edge of my room downstairs, so I'm going to have to bring my cable up, probably through here. I guess I could go through the wall. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Let's bust through here. We'll bring it across. We'll come up. I want to come up right here. Good, that's where it's going to be. Okay, let me put my ceiling panel back in. Actually, I want to leave that off. Okay, so what we want to do is get the stuff out of our chest, and stuff we're going to make. We want to put these ME interfaces on the back. And what these ME interfaces are going to tell, it's going to tell this machine what to do. So we're going to put there, whoops, there, and there. And the way that this works is we end up putting our pattern here, and it's going to tell this machine, hey, I need this item and this item, and it's going to press it, and then we're going to put an import bus on these and take it back into the system. So we'll have a pipe come out the back here. These can all get powered. Now they can get powered individually, or if you set them side by side, they'll all get powered together. So that's how these are going to get powered. So we're going to go ahead and get this set up. The thing that we need now is this little pattern terminal, because we can't make any patterns unless we tell our system what we need to do. So I'm going to stick that on the side there, and this is going to tell us our recipes. Now we need to grab our blank patterns, so let's go ahead and grab those. We need 6 of those, and we're going to come over here and put those in here. We'll probably move this somewhere else later, but for right now this is all we need. And what we're going to do is grab the silicone, all these. I need to make one of these, so we'll make one of those. I need these 2 items here. Let me do something real quick. Let's clear that up. Good. So we need this makes this, this makes that, and that makes this. Now I don't have any pure Certus, but we'll go make one here in a little bit. So what we want to do is tell this blank pattern that anytime I have a silicone, it is going to make one of these. Or not. Oh, that's what we need. We needed it on that. So anytime we have a silicone, my bad, it's going to make one of these. And then we say go. So there's our pattern. So if we put this down here, if you hold shift, it'll show what it's going to make. So that's going to be our first pattern. So if we take this over to here, to the ME interface, and put this in here, that's going to tell this machine here what to do. So we want to do that with all of them. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and grab that back. We need this. Makes this. Make that pattern. This. Whoops. No. That. And that. Makes that. Good. And then we need to make one of these. And I can do that really fast. But we're going to go ahead and set this one up. So let's make this one the gold. So let's make that the gold. Let's make this one the diamond. Whoops. Put that there. And this one's going to be our pure surface. Now we don't have that, but if we run up here to our water, we're probably going to have to move this over there because this is actually part of the ME system. It'd be nice to have it over there. But what we need to do is take sand and surface dust. It's going to make some seeds. And then we're just going to drop these seeds down inside this machine. And the machine is not on. So let's grab those seeds back. Let's go down here. Whoa. And I think we just need to flip that switch. Nope. This thing's kind of buggy. Is it on now? Still not on. So yeah. Let's grab our wrench. I gotta do this every once in a while. I don't know why, really. So let's take that off. Let's grab it back. Let's put it here. And let's hook it back up. Right there. And these should be on again. Are they on? Man, I cannot get up through that hole. Come on now. It doesn't look like it's on. Oh, it's redstone active there. There we go. There we go. I see lightning. Okay, so let's drop all these seeds in here. Boom. And those are going to cook up and create the ones that we need, the pure Certus. I accidentally made just the pure nether quartz. That was dumb. Okay. So what we're going to need now is to put the ME interfaces, or the import buses, across the face of these. So we're going to need one here, 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 and here. And that's basically going to tell it, pull out the item and put it back into the system. So we'll do that. Let me get these pure Certus made real quick, and then we'll finish. We'll go ahead and continue right here. Be right back. Okay, so when we put down these ME interfaces, I forgot to mention something. They have to be rotated so that there's an arrow pointing towards the item that you're wanting to interface with. So these all got to be turned so the arrows face in towards them. And when I was talking about power, these can all get power, these here, and each one of these is going to be a channel. So it's going to have its own line. There's 4 channels here. And these things here, even though these have got power, they can't get transferred through the back. These have to get transferred through the side. So this is going to have its own power. So this is actually going to be a 5th channel, I believe, or maybe it's still going to be the 4th channel, but it'll take the power through the cable. And in order to do this, it needs its own. So I went ahead and made a bunch of orange because we haven't used orange yet. So I'm going to come like this. It's going to let me do it. There we go. Go down the back side of this thing. Whoops. Okay, it's showing me placing it, but I'm not seeing it. There we go. There we go. Okay. And then we want to go like this, and like this, and then like this. And then we're going to take this down underneath. So let's jump down here, but fly a little bit, and get that, and then bring it through here, and then down this hallway. And we'll probably want to connect it into the side of this one, because our input is probably going to go into the side of this one. So let's go ahead and run this here and here and here, like so. So if you, as you can see there, this has got 1, 2, 3, 4. So it already has 4 on it. So it is running. It is connected into here. This one's got 3, and this one looks like it's got 1. Yeah, 1. So let's jump back up here. So these are connected and powered. So yeah, this one isn't getting any. Well, these are all getting powered. I wonder why. Maybe you don't need to go through the backs. I'll have to research that. Maybe you don't need to go through the backs. Maybe it just connects it because it's picking up all 4 items. I'm curious what happens if I go like that. Huh. So maybe we don't need all these. I was thinking that you needed to plug them in. So these are all connected side to side. This is connecting this with power. And so all we need now is to connect these with a line going down and for inputting. So let's grab, let's see, we got that hole back there. Let's go ahead and dig down through here. That's going to put us right on top of the other one. That's not going to work. This is where you're supposed to strategize before you do this. So that one's not going to work there. Let's put that panel back. I want to come across here. I don't want these to connect though. That's going to be 4 channels. That's going to be 8. That's probably going to be okay. That's going to fill up that channel, or that pipe, if I do it like this. Let's see what happens. Let's see if it fills it all up. Boom, 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 boom. And it fills it all up. So these are completely filled, so I can't do anything anymore with these. So that channel is completely full. That's fine. Okay, so what we need to do is, if we go over here to the interface, and oops, if we go over here, now it should show. Did we make that pattern? I think we did. I believe so. Yes, we did. So if we go over here to our patterns, it should show us, if I go to circuit, it should say, or up here, sorry, circuit. It says that we have 1 of each. If I pull it out, it'll show that you can craft them, okay? So I put that one back. So let's go ahead and get the pattern made for this other one. So that would be this pure Certus. Oh, I actually put the circuit in there. Or did we not? Is it in here? Type it. Oops, circuit. We need yeah, the calculation one. So 1 piece of pure Certus makes that pattern. So we'll go like that. Whoops. Boom. So there's that pattern. We'll go ahead and place this one into here. Like that. And then we need to go ahead and put this into there. And where did all our patterns go? Oh, they're in here. Okay. So that one was our Certus. Just make sure. Engineering logic. So that one was our silicone. So we need to take that out. Silicone is in the first one. Yep. So we need the silicone one in this one. So let's put that in there. This one is our gold. So this would be logic. So here's our logic press. This one was the diamond one, so that would be our engineer press. And this one is going to be the calculation press. Okay, so anytime we need, so let's say that we need, let's just go ahead and type in circuit. So let's say that we didn't have one and we need to craft it. So we click craft. How many do we want? Let's say we need 2. So we click next. It's telling us that to craft 2 of them, it's going to take 30 bytes, and that's fine. So say start, and if we look over here, we might actually get to see it being made. There it goes, presses it, and then should press it again. presses it again, they went into the system. So if we go back over here and type in circuit, there's the two that we just made. So those are automated. Now we have 3. The only other thing that we don't show on there is the silicone one, and I don't think it's considered a circuit. It's considered just a printed silicone, so that's the other item. So the thing that we need to get now, since these are all filled, we're going to have to make another channel, which is fine. I got cable to make another channel. We need to make the finale one. So maybe we put the finale one, I guess we could leave it where it's at. But we're not going to use one of these interfaces. We're just going to use a cable interface. So this will be pretty simple. So yeah, maybe we keep it right here, or maybe we move it somewhere else. Let me figure that out. And we're missing a little cover here. Let's put that back on. Oh, nope, not like that. I also made one of these little magnets. This is just a tier 1 magnet in case I drop anything from falling. There we go. The higher the tier, the further away the magnet works. And it's a real simple item to make. So let's do that. And we will close that in with a facade. And let me get where I want this one, and I'll come back and we'll finish up this part of the AE process. Be right back. Or ME's process. Be right back. I think I know what I just got done showing you guys stuff, but I think that I don't need all these inscribers, because if the interfaces actually have enough for multiple patterns, and just instead of wasting channels by having 8 different machines, I have one channel that's basically going to do the same thing. We can test it though. Let's type in circuit. Let's take one away, and let's see if it will craft one. Say start. And did it work? I don't see it crafting it. It put a diamond in. Oh, it's not gonna work. Man, I'm stupid. Because you have to have each individual logic press. Okay. Forget I even did this. I'll be right back. So this is the way I'm going to do it. I'm just going to stack them. We'll put the interfaces in the back, supply it with power from here, and then we'll just put our input buses here, 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 and here, and then we will run our cable straight down the front. So this is still going to give us a full 18 or a full 8 channels, which is fine. Go like this and then connect it. Actually, you know what? Let's connect it at the top so I don't have to see it. So that should turn that one to white. Yep, it did. Awesome. So these are all filled up, and then what we need to do now is set up this one, but we need to come off of a different side of the box down here. So we got orange there, and even though these cables are touching, they're not pulling from anything. And then so we got this side here, and we got all these sides here. So let's jump back upstairs. I'd like to keep it here pretty close, so maybe we just put it right here. I got 8 cables. Hopefully that's enough. I only need well, you'll see. So I need to come let's see, up out of the ground, and then let's go ahead and break through the ground. There we go. Let's go ahead and break through that one, and let's actually, I want to take that and that one. Did I put one down there? Okay, good. So we need to come up here. I don't know what that noise is. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not. And then we need to put an export bus. There's our import. Do we have another export bus? Import, export. We need that one. We need this interface. What on earth is going on? Oh, there must be a block underneath that we can't reach. It's trying to get to us. Let's go down here and fix it. Let's go ahead and connect this. So we'll go like this. Up through there. Break that one off. This is starting to get a little wild down here. Let's jump back upstairs, and then we need to put an export bus here, but not that direction. I don't think that's the way it goes. If I put that there, let's dig down and see if I can get in here. What happens if I put that there? That is that. That was the right direction. Okay. So we need to put that there, and then one this way. So we ran out of cable. I figured we would. I think we have needed cyan dye. Let me go grab some just Minecraft flowers, because that's all it requires. Unless I already have some in here. Let's just look up. I don't know what they would be called. Flowers. Maybe dye. Oh, we do have cyan dye. Let's see if we can turn these orange ones into blue. We can. Sweet. Okay, so we don't have to go anywhere. Just continue recording. Okay, so what I want to do now is I want to put the export bus here. And I want to put an import bus. I want to put the interface on the top. So let's put the interface on the top. Like so. And then we want to put a import bus here. And then let's try an import bus on the front. And let's do this. And then that, and then that. So it's not really that clean, but it works, right? So what we need to tell it to do now, and I don't think that we have enough patterns, we need to let it know that when I have, well, first of all, in the bottom, so we need to grab a silicone. Let's grab the silicone. We need to tell it, tell this bottom one to export out of the system this. Okay, so we always want to have these on in the bottom. The other ones are going to be for redstone. So we need to get some redstone. Let's get in. Let's put that away. So we need redstone. It's a massive brain fart. Okay, so we didn't need an import bus here. I couldn't figure out why. So you need an export bus in the bottom to always pull the silicone. And then you also need an export bus here on the side. And we'll hook those back up. To always export out of the system. Whoops. Oh, holy crap. Yeah, that's not what we wanted. Let's try to jump up on top here so we can see it. Okay, what we want to do here... Daggone it. Let's just get an open hand. There we go. We want to export redstone. Because you remember on the presses, if you look in here, it's already started. So what you need in the top is the ME interface. And it needs to have the product of this. So what we need to tell it to do, we actually need to make one. And we don't have any made. That's awesome. I don't think we do. Let's just check. Let's just check logic. Nope, up in this one. Logic processor, we need one of those. And then calc. We have a calculation processor, good. And then the other one is engineer. Hopefully we have one. We don't have one. Oh yeah, we do. There's one right here. Awesome. Okay, so what we need to tell it to do is take one of these. Let's put that with that. And then let's go back and get the calc one. Put that one with that one. And then we'll need the logic. So let's take that and put it with that. Okay. So what we need to do is tell a pattern that anytime I have one of these, I want to craft that. And then make a pattern. Encoded pattern. Okay. And then, so let's get rid of that and do the same thing for each one of these. Like that. Encode it. And then we need this last one. Anytime I make one of those, I need to craft one of these and encode it. Okay, so what we need now is to put these in here, just like so. And this isn't going to do anything until we tell it to process or make one. So if we go in here and we put all this stuff back in our system, let's just say we want to make a logic one. Let's take all the logics out. And let's say if we need to craft one. So I want to craft just one. And it's going to take 43 bytes. So let's say start. So let's go over here and see if the madness works. If you look inside there, it should press it. It's got no power. Awesome. So let's hook this up with power because I'm an absolute goof. Boom. Alright, so now it should press it. There we go. So it's going to make our logic press, and it's going to pull it out and put it back into the system. So now if I go over here and we type in logic, there it is. So that's how you automate this whole wild and insane process. Whew. Let's put all this stuff back in there. Awesome. So now we have automated logic presses, or not logic presses, but just the presses. And then we have the finale ones, so we can make these at will, and then we can make the final ones at will. And that took most of our time today, but I'm going to have to clean up the floor a little bit, and maybe next episode, guys, we'll have a little bit more involved in this. I want to go ahead and start making the molecular processors, molecular assemblers as well, and we'll probably just make a big tower of these. We'll probably put it over here in this corner, since I do know we can get a cable up through here. We'll just make a big tower of them, and then I think we can do ME interfaces on what, 3 sides or 4 sides of them or something like that. So we'll get that set up, and then I got an early Botania started right now. It's just day blooms. This is just the simple stuff that anybody can do, but these are the day blooms. This is 2 nightshades, and then the hydrangeas, and then this is all squirting into this mana pool. So as you can see, this is a regular mana pool, so that's almost full, and this has just been about an hour and a half to 2 hours worth of stuff. Over here I got something set up that we'll eventually make. This is just going to be a Botania flower farm. It's basically going to grow flowers, and then it's got the Drum of the Wild, which is going to break them all, and then it's going to shoot it into a chest by using a couple of cool flowers. So everything's going to be automated over here. I just put down this cool wall because I took our wall down over here. This is now our little Botania area. And I just did these kind of little cool little tiles here. These things here are great brick wells, but if you have a bucket, let me show you what happens. Usually if you fill up with water, it stays in your inventory, right? So let's put that in here. If you fill up a bucket with this, it doesn't put it back in your hand. It puts it here, which is fine, but if you already got stuff in this toolbar, it actually puts it in here, which is annoying. So yeah, it looks fun, but this is actually the best way to do it. So yeah, guys, that's going to be all for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, we'll continue doing a little bit more in applied energistics as we go, and maybe throw in some Botania too, just the starts. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you're new to the channel, click the subscribe button. I love subscribers. It's what keeps us going. And if you like the video, click the like. Like I said, I'd try to get 10 likes in this video. If we do, I'll post everybody's names with a sign on the wall inside or something like that. I'll do something cool for you guys. So I'll see you next time, guys. Thanks.